Yes, it's working. Perfect. Yeah, I just need to hold it for like 10 minutes. Okay, hello everyone. How is everyone doing? We're gonna be playing some Factorio today. It's been a week since last time, basically. It's been a little while. Not gonna lie to you, it's been a little while. I did make some progress, so let's go directly into the game. That's gonna be good. And obviously, it's nighttime. I mean, every time I feel like every time we're playing Factorio, it's nighttime. Maybe that's just me though. I don't know. So we reached like we're basically 16 hours into the game. There was quite a few hours between this live and the last one because I had a long time to wait for the research to advance. Nothing much that could be done, so I just did uh, some exploration. So I basically walk around the map, nothing particularly interesting. I did kill some biter nests like in those area, like just a few small one, nothing crazy. So we shouldn't be attacked, hopefully, for a little bit. I also did place a few defenses in the region where I thought there was the highest chance of having attack. Because on that side we have our power generation, and we need to go see the power generation. Yeah, we still don't have radar, so we need to walk. Let me just go here. It's kind of nice being able to unzoom that much again, and still being able to control our character. So that's quite nice. We have some really big iron ore patch around. I don't remember if there's too much copper though. Yeah, there's not much copper for now, so we're gonna need to be careful with that. Hopefully there will be some bit further away. Yeah, there might be one here that we can see there, a small one here. I don't know why this one kind of looked like a Pikachu for me, but might be drugs, who knows. And yeah, there's a few there. Yeah, even a stone one. Okay, let's just go back here. We actually got hit by a meteorite between streams, so this is all destroyed. We don't really need it. We're still fine in terms of power production. There was also a few updates to the game. I think one update from the game itself, one by Krastorio, one by space exploration, and there was a little bug for a little bit of time. I don't know if I can even show you. Let's go. Yeah, power production. Yeah, there we go. There was this bug where basically the steam to the water to steam ratio and power output got switched, but the amount of heat in the steam wasn't corrected. So we were producing basically 10 times less energy than we could. And I was wondering why the base was running at like 20% speed for like an hour or something, where I was waiting for the research to advance, and I was like, "Why is it so weird? Like we're running at like 40 science a minute," and I was like, that seems weird. Like what is doing that? And I couldn't see any bottleneck. Like I was looking on everything, and the only thing I wasn't looking was electricity. So yeah, figured it out. They had a small error in the mod update. It's fixed now, so that's great. We also we finished the green sands. I didn't switch them yet, so we can do that right now, and that's going to be good. So logistic tech card, 5 iron gear, wheel, 5 electric circuit, 5 blank tech cards, and we are good for production. And that should be the only thing we need to do. I also finished a Reaper pack research. We finished a gun threat research. Let's go see everything we did. Right, yeah. Are they in order? No, they're not in order. Yeah, so we finished gun turrets. Not stone, that was already done. What else? Maybe there was a military one. I mean, there was gun turret for sure. No, the other military one is gonna come further along. I think we already had fast inserter. And electric lab got finished as well, because this was a prerequisite for logistic tech card. So all of that is done. So that's quite nice. We can now do some repair. We had a couple of spots that were damaged. We still don't have robot for that, so it's going to be a bit slow for now, but should be fine. On that side, yeah, The arm seems to be fast enough, so that's good. Because they're still using the old arm, so that we need to be careful with that. And yeah, like the factory is advancing, so that's actually quite good. With the green science, we're going to be able to do a lot more. We have already landfill planned. We're going to need for this spot right here. That's going to be important. Advanced material processing is going to enable us to stop using the basic furnace. And I think after that, it's going to be like medium electric pole, most likely. I think I will wait a bit longer for the circuit network. That's not really necessary right now. We will have to do logistic, automation. That's all like super basic research, realistically. And after that, it's going to be chemical tech cards. So we're going to go for petroleum next. This one, we have a few research to do. We can see there. So we're actually going to have a bit of time for that. So I think we can just go around the base for now. Yeah, you can see, can you see them? Yeah, we can see some of the turrets around. Yeah, first logistic tech card just before the 16-hour mark. Perfect. 30 minutes, 3 hours, 16 hours. Okay, we're supposed to have military before. Maybe we'll have military first? Where is that? I think there's an option because I pass so much time in the research tab. There should be an option to not stop the game when you're in the research tab. That would actually be great. I don't see anything here. Not going to be in graphic. Yeah, okay, maybe there's an option, or maybe it's in the main menu. But yeah, military tech card. Yeah, okay, it's relatively quite cheap. We're gonna need some biomatter and some coke. We're already producing coke, so that's fine. That's not a problem. But biomatter, we're gonna need to have some at the start. Yeah, I think there's, yeah. Then we have bioprocessing in biolabs. Yeah, so we can make 5 biomatter, starting from 2 with petroleum and oxygen, so it's not complicated recipe. And then we have fertilizer. Maybe it's to make... yeah, it's okay. It's to make wood faster, I guess. Again, okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? And yeah, biolab are actually not that expensive, but they're going to need military and chemical. So I think we're going to do chemical first, because we're going to need to kill a bunch of alien to get the military card in all case. So like we could research this one nearly directly, but we won't be able to do any research for a little while. Yeah. So it's what? 1 biter research data is 2 biomass and enable us. It's not that expensive, but still, like we're collecting like 3-4 at a time by nest. So we're gonna need to kill some 100 of nests to get there. So yeah, hopefully the evolution factor won't be too crazy and we'll be fine with that. But let's see. Let's just start with repairing everything. We can let the research advance a little bit. Yeah, those ones are relatively fast. And we're gonna be starting to stockpile the green science. So that's gonna be good. So when we start launching them at first, we're gonna be able to probably run through them a bit faster. What else do we need to repair? Yeah, everything else. I think it's only that. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the only thing we have to repair. So let's just go for that. And I think I should rebuild those a little bit. So we're missing 3 of them. Perfect. We can literally only make 3. That's good. Oh, that's great. There's some uranium in that, so Yeah. Maybe I didn't place it far enough, but... Oh no, it's fine. In the chest, it actually doesn't seem to kill us directly, so quite nice. Okay, so we can place everything back and let's just repair all of it. So it literally just killed few items it directly. Like even the pole are not destroyed. I don't know exactly how that's calculated. Yeah, everything is back up, so that's good. We're consuming about half our power production. And our pollution range is still like, it's not on the map, this one. Our pollution range is actually like really not going that far that direction. This one we can see the end, but on both top and bottom we actually don't have a proper value. So we might be attacked from those directions. Hopefully not, but we never know. Then we finish making lamps. We can make a few one. Let's get some iron. Why do I have ore on me? Oh yeah, that's the meteorite. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Let's just drop everything here. Yeah, okay, that's good. Do I need to take anything? We're gonna take some underground belts and some loader. Maybe even some splitter just in case. For the rest, we're in an acceptable state. Our health is a bit low. Yeah, let's just eat a little bit. Let's just get back up. Just in case there's some more radiation, you never know. Okay, splitters. There we go. Letting everything start back again. Loaders is so slow to build. Yeah, iron gear are a bit slow. We can take this and this. There we go. I'm good in terms of belt. We might just take a blue inserter. We can drop 8 of them. That's fine. And for everything else, we're basically good. Yeah, let's take some ammunition just in case we need to drop some turrets. We're full on rifle magazine now, so that's actually good for us. Next research is light armor, which won't be giving us much, but it's relatively cheap, so I just put it there. For now, we should be able to run, yeah, 100 science a minute. I also removed the coal. I don't remember if we did that last stream. Yeah, and it's starting to produce a pretty color again, so that's quite nice. Yeah, there we go. It's actually not running to the end of the lab, but nearly there. With some research boosts and some more automation, we should be able to get there. Yeah, we're nearly like half the line is full, maybe. Maybe not. It's really varying depending on the advancement of the research. I can't wait, honestly, to not have to use those cards anymore. I don't think we have that many. Yeah, like the moment we already those tech don't require it anymore, so we only have 2 rows of basic tech. I'm saying that, but some of them still have it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how that's calculated exactly. That's fine. Let's look at what we need for the next science, maybe. We say chemical science. Multi-cylinder engine, that's going to be probably just metal. Advanced circuit, glass, blank tech card, sulfuric acid. So we already have 2 of those. Sulfuric acid is requiring petroleum, pretty sure. Sulfur, iron, and sulfur is taking petroleum gas. Yeah, so we're gonna need to go into all gathering, all processing. That's gonna be mandatory, and then we're gonna be able to advance for that. I think what we can do a little bit while we wait for that first science is just go explore at the top a bit. Try to see a bit more what's going on, maybe a bit at the bottom again. We can see we're like I've started removing some mine from those side. We're already losing some here as well. Like the amount of material we have on those spots is actually starting to drop. So I think sooner than later we will have to do some trains. Do I go for trains for the... They're not that far, but I could already put a train network to start removing them. We could still use belts, it's not that far, but... It's in that weird middle position where you like, a belt is still like clearly feasible, but is the belt the best solution? Probably not. Oh. That was weird. How much? 35 million is not bad. I always just check on the minimap like where we are. So try to go for 6i. There we go. And then if we just move a little bit down, there we go. We can take all of them. Yeah, some more iron above. Is that water here? No, that's not water. That's just a different color tile. I think that's considered to be the alien biome. Not even sure. How far is our pollution going? Let's put the map on. Okay, so it's basically reaching its limit around here. So we might have some biter nest here. We should be careful. Meteorite falling here. We can go back up one more. That's good. Now it's just a matter of waiting, basically. Yeah, that science prediction is super stable for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, we're actually already reaching our pollution limit, so that's quite nice. Is that a... That's quite a small patch. I mean, it's a decent one. With the richness increase that we put, it's still decent, but we've seen the amount of resource we're using just for basic science. We need so much for every science that's... It's a bit crazy. I'm even wondering if we should increase our science production. Like we might actually... Wow, those are so close together. A line like that. Yeah, I'm questioning if I should increase the science production. Because in terms of material, which seems to be fine. So we might be able to squeeze a bit more science. Like we could double it. I don't think that would be too crazy. It would increase the pollution for sure, but for now we're fine with that. Yeah, let me just grab that. It's kind of nice to not see any biter nest around, but at the same time, we're gonna start needing some of them for the military science. So it would be nice to still have a few. Like evolution factor is increasing, they're gonna be coming more and more. And we have a bit of time still. Oh, I'm stuck with the tree, yeah. But hopefully they're not too far. Already like fight a few group, but not that much. Okay, let's go closer. Yeah, we cannot see anything like that. So basically, if we get stopped, I used the mod Squeak Through, I think, which basically enables us to work more easily through building, through tree and everything. I think it just reduced the hitbox a little bit of all objects. That's actually making the game a lot more enjoyable for those kind of exploration. That's a decent stone patch. Is it bigger? Nah. It cut like a line right there. Oh. I thought that was a biter nest, but no. Yeah, and you can see like when there's starting to be a bit of forest again, like it's just able to absorb everything around it quite nicely. We're just gonna go down here just to double check there's nothing. And to be fair, if there was something here, we should technically they get attacked. At least not too far into the future. But makes sense there's nothing. Here we have one core seam, which we are not using for now. I don't think we have to research yet. But having one or two could be useful. Starting to stockpile like a bit of the more advanced material. Just, we're gonna need them at some point, so why not? I kind of want to go back up that side. And I say I should just have moved right and come back and do the middle part after. Would have been faster. Is there a bit more forest up there? Yeah, pollution is ending right here, so that's good. And on that side... I was wondering what I was stuck on. Okay, there's a bit of water. That's always nice if we need to do like chemical work far from the base. And we're just finishing to explore everything. Okay, there's some biter. I'm not sure if I can take so many of them. And there's even another one right here. I might want to kill this one. The other one is a bit further away, so it might be fine. Was that medium? No. Spitter. Seem to be fine for now. Okay. Yeah, 4 biomass is really not that much. This one is a bit further away, so we should be fine for pollution. There's a bit of tree before it. But we're gonna need to be careful with this. We will probably get attacked by them relatively soon. But at the same time, if they try to put some nests around here, we will have some more biomass, so might be fine letting one or two live. Okay, let's go back to the base. There's actually a lot of like little crude oil field. I mean, we have a big one right next to base, so that's going to be your chemical production. At least at the top, we seem to have a few one. What is that? Yeah, we have mineral water as well, which I don't even remember exactly what it's used for. Yeah, I'm not even sure what we're... Is it for lithium or something like that? Not sure. Yeah. Let's go back to base. Yeah, it's really when you're walking like that to explore for like 20 minutes to basically see like 50 tiles that you really start to be like, yeah, having a car or next long term like a plane or something is going to be really nice. And at some point we're just going to have the satellite to look at the entire planet, so that's going to be good as well. In terms of everything we have on us, I think we're good. Science is still going strong, so that's good. Let's see what we can do to double the science production. Can do something for that. Um, yeah, let's see what we can do for that. There's still, yeah, we don't have much space on it. Like the easiest thing could be just to spread all of that out. We would remove those two for a little bit. Not sure if I really like that. We could make it longer as well. That's another possibility. But I don't think this would work for all science. And that's a bit of the problem. Let's just check something. Yeah, let me just look something on my phone quickly. Okay, we're good with that. Yeah, let's see. Basic tech card. We could double it. We just need one more assembling machine. This one is fine. Just make it longer so it wouldn't be a problem. This one, we wouldn't have to double everything. I'm not sure. Is that considering belt side or full belt? Yeah, I think that's full belt. Yeah. So we would need to have copper cable on the full belt. Oh, it's this one that we're pulling directly, so actually might be fine. Yeah, let's see. If we go... No. Not what I want. Edit 200. It's going to be 27, so 28 realistically. So we double it. We add one more assembling machine. I would just move this one here. No, yeah. That's here. One more of those. We don't have those arm anymore, so we'll just do that. Should be way more than enough. The wood should still be fine. How much wood does it take? Yeah, 5 of them. We have, I think we have 8, so we're also good for that. And double its size. Probably gonna run to the end. That's good. So 4 more. And we said 7, yes. Yeah, perfect. That's great. That's great, that's great. And we're gonna use our new arms for that. Okay. And I cannot wait to have bots to do that works. And we still have the bad connector. I mean, bad power cable. Where does this one go? Like here? This one goes here. And this one goes here. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. There we go. We're sending it that way, so we're just gonna do, I think, something like that. And there we go. Normally that should be working fine. Maybe I should have put it more up. We'll see. We'll see what we need to do. Yeah, and we're still able to empty all of that quite fast. Yeah, just 0.2 lines, so we have enough space. Let's do automation tech card. What do we need for that? Yeah, and that's a crazy thing. Those first science like really doesn't use much material at all. It's gonna require a bit more energy though. Hopefully we're good for that. I should even check, to be fair. Yeah, we're still at around half of it. So it's still acceptable. Yeah, I don't know why it's fluctuating this much. Doesn't really even show on the graph. Yeah, there we can see it a bit. Yeah. Yeah, we don't really see it even here. Even that smoothed it out. It's that thing. What's the green one? Ah, is it the loader? Hmm. Interesting. Finally figure out what it was. And just that the loader apparently don't have an initial power requirement. So every time they push a product, it's for a super short duration because they're able to push, I guess, much faster than what we ever need, for now at least. So it's actually interesting. So that's the pulse we're seeing. Because we're constantly going from like 0 to at least like 1.6, sometimes even a bit more. So yeah, okay, makes sense. Yeah. I didn't know we had that. Okay. So this one is good. Next one. So we're gonna need a 3 assembling machine for the blank tech card. We're gonna be good with copper and iron stick. Let's see that. I mean, I still gonna need to double it somehow. How many of those? 1.3, 0.6, 0.6, yeah. So this one can feed both, so that's quite good. But we will need to change its design if we're reusing it. Or can we just... Yeah, that's not ideal. Maybe it could work, but it's not ideal. And we can still push everything on the same line, right? Just those two. Yeah, it's fine. They could even be on the same side of the belt if we needed to, which is not a good idea, but they could be. Yeah, the question is mostly how do I push the copper? Technically, copper can go here and go here. That's not the worst idea. And then we can place ourselves like this. Let's see if we do. No, we need one space here. If we do this, on this side, we can actually reuse this one. This. Let's do this like this. This one can place here. Let's place one of those like this. Not sure if I like this design, but this might have enough space for that. Obviously, there's some water here just in the middle. That will cause some problem. Yeah, that water just in the middle is a bit problematic. Okay, so what can we do for that? Yeah, and this ball cannot be here. We need to be here. We could pass it like that. Tell me about an horrible setup. But it's working. And we said 1.3 of this were good. 0.6 of this one, 0.6 of this one, we have 2, so it's fine. We're good into the automation core, and we're good on everything, yeah. That should be all we need, so we just need to push that. Which is another challenge now that it's basically at full. We're gonna close it here. How much space do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I cut the power to everything, so that's good. So we actually need to go higher than that. So we're gonna still exit on this side. There we go. I mean, we can output on both sides from... Ah, no, I just... Yeah. Let's try to empty this lane a little bit. Yeah, no, we're gonna need it to be higher than that. Okay. Just 100 more to empty. Yeah, we can see now the research lab. We're gonna need more of those. I think we're basically gonna need, yeah, 40 more. So let's start making those. Okay, that's empty. That's good. We can leave all of that slowly drain. We can add a chest here. Yeah, that's already quite close. Let's do that here. Nope, not that. Yeah, we're actually also going to need to remove all of that. Okay, so we can remove all of this. Those one, why do I have them on me? I don't know. Power is back. And the second part is going here. Ah, yeah. I was like, why do I have an underground here? Makes sense. Didn't remove the chest. Okay, that's gonna go like this. This side we can finish connecting, so it's finally emptying correctly. On this side, we can do that. There we go. Voila. Basically, 2 science production double. That's already a good start. We need to add a few arm, and then we'll be good. That's good. That's going here. This one. Yeah, this one. This one. This one. And that's all we need to add. Yeah. So I didn't place the pole exactly the same way, so just need to move some of them, but that's all. There we go, that's working. So science is back on. We're starting to produce a few more science labs. Let's go get the material needed to produce 40 total. That's going to be a long line, actually. Like that's... Should I even like split it into 2 groups? Not sure. Not sure if I should do that. Let's take more arm. For some reason I have few basic inserters, so let's just drop them. Do I need automation machine? Let's just take another stack just in case. Everything else is good. That technology is advancing. Are we even... Yeah, we've increased a little bit, but we're limited by the science lab number now. Just collect a bit more. What do we need now? Now we need iron, obviously. 1 resource at a time. I think I might be able to get some... it's taking a lot of engine block. I think that's the main limitation. I think I had a production somewhere. Do I even have one here, maybe? Yeah, that just goes here. If I have one, it's going to be on the bottom. We're also going to need glasses. That's good. Can take. Let's just take all of those. We're missing single engine. Yeah, we have those here. Let's cancel them 5 at a time. We go, okay. Our inventory was a bit too full. That's fine. Now we are missing stone. Okay, 5 more. Even producing those one. I could cancel those. There we go. Okay, so we're just making copper cable now. That's gonna save us a bit more time. How many did we put? 20, 25, plus 7, so we're at 32. We're missing copper again. 32, and with all of that, we should be good. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's just do that. And I think after that, it's gonna take a bit of time to place them, but we should be good. Let's worry about the green circuit now. You're actually producing a lot of them, so I might need to push that science directly out. So it's gonna be 7 more, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's gonna be same place as the other one. Yep, this. And I'm gonna put the yeah, so that's gonna go here. We're gonna fill it like this. And it's gonna go in a chest right there. Ah, there we go. We should have power now. It's good. That's gonna take everything. It's gonna take a little bit of time to remove all of it. But we can remove those 2 lines, pass them to the side. That's good. The 7 are going to go there. Yeah, let's just do it like that. Be a bit faster. Oh, why did I put it 1 to the side? Ugh. I technically could have left it there, but it would have bothered me so much. Better like this. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why there's this weird loop. But fine. Okay. So what do we need to double that production? It's actually not taking... Like, we're technically not producing anything from this side, so... Edit. 100. What else do we need after that? We need 3 assembling machines, so only 1 more. Only 3 iron gear, so that's fine. Electronic circuit, that's like taking 1/4 of our production, it's fine. So we just need to add 1 more of those. And if I add another one, I need to add this. I think that will be fine. think that's such a simple upgrade. When everything is already designed for more production and you can just, oh, that's it. I don't need anything more, that's crazy. Yeah, this is still getting emptied out. There's a bit of work left there. Why are we missing 2 of them? Yeah, let's just go grab some more copper. I think that was all we were needed. There we go. That should be good. Okay, and let's just then finish this line. I completely forgot there was double line in the center for it. So we need to put some long reach. I'm not going to put them. They're going to go there. Let's just take the rest by end because it's a bit slow. There we go. Next step there, then this, and then we're doing the same thing on the other side. That's all good. That's there, and then one more on the outside. There we go. That's perfect. So production is also double for that now. We're just gonna need to put 2. Just do that. That's and there we go. Perfect. Now we are, yeah, we can see we're at 120. So we probably won't need 40 more at the end. Yeah. The thing is, I kind of want to place them here, because this would kind of make sense to place them here. The problem is that we're going to need 2 other lines on the side. So do I place them... Like if I go up a bit, I could place them here with like an arm like this. So those could go into both directions and we could still fill from this side. I think that's kind of makes sense instead of going like 2 times deeper, which would start looking a bit crazy, I think. Yeah, let's do it like that. Yeah, let's just drop all of those. Wondering what our electrical production is gonna start to look like. And it's actually a good thing. Yeah, we have our few turrets there that we would have needed to push out as well. So it would have been, like, it would have slowed us down a bit more as well. Okay, that's good. Then on this side, we're gonna have a 2 line. Yes, just want to be able to do that so much. Okay, outside, let's just place all of them for now. We don't need to place the other one. Slowly advancing that. There we go. That's good. And now we need electricity. So 1 every 2 should be sufficient. Yeah. There we go. Now we should actually see a big spike in research. Do we have enough electricity? That's the question. Yeah. A bit close to the limit there. Yeah. Electric lab went from 8 to 16 directly. Okay, so electricity is a bit at its limit. And right on time to finish light armor, so that's perfect. Yeah, science per minute, 192. But that's great. I think that was really necessary. Our science is so slow that we need to go faster than that. Next one. Why is it slowing down directly? Actually, not sure. Maybe that's just a slower research. 30-second instead of 20. Maybe that's a reason. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's just let it go for now. I think we're gonna need to increase our electric production, so let's go for 20, 10, one more pump. Let's grab some arms. Yeah. Yeah, because I think we're actually going to be limited quite fast. Yeah, I think we probably reached the limit a little bit there. Like now we seems to be fine, but I think we reached the limit. There we go. I'm going to take some pole as well. There we go. Yes, we still haven't used the medium electric pole that we got from the start, so that's great. That's good. I think we're gonna build that just above there. We have a few turrets that we can push a bit. Be fine. How is the copper, not the copper, the coal production going there? We seem to be good. Yeah, we're about halfway through. Yeah, but just on one side for some reason. Okay, that's fine. Some of them are empty though. Okay. Yeah, we're starting to consume that as well. I didn't install the mode first for this run. Technically, I could probably install it to tell you like how fast you're depleting every patch. That's fine. Let's push those. Just a bit further away. I'm not expecting big attacks, so I don't really care too much about having them like really tightly prepared. That should be more than enough. So yeah, I don't have a pump on me yet. Normally, yes. I have pipes, so that's good. We can also put offshore pump. And maybe even... I'll just put those guys. There we go. Yeah, we still need to leave one space between. Making it a bit harder to do anything, but fine. We can work with that. I know there's other way to place it. Some places were like 1 out of 2 with an offset or something like that, but in the end it's the same thing. Okay. And that will be 20. So I was going to say third more production, but actually it's only a fourth. We already add more than I thought. That's polluting a lot, so we need to be careful with that. Yeah, let's place one here. Other one are going between each of those. And the last one is going here. There we go. Let's connect it to the main power. Can we actually... Yeah, I think we should be good. Otherwise, we would have needed to do the turnaround, but that's fine. There we go. So everything has water. Now we can just use fast inserters. And there we go. Yeah, and we actually directly see that we're... Like mining driller seems to be ramping up a little bit. Electric clapper using so much power. And now, yeah, steam engine are... We're past the 40 megawatt mark. Yeah, that's good. We will be able to place more long term. I would love to go more into solar as quickly as possible. I think nuclear is a bit further away with this mod, but might be wrong. Yeah, why are we limited to 160? There shouldn't be any power limitation, and we should be pushing 200 now. Like, we had a rise to 240 for a few seconds and then another drop. Let's see. We're starting to miss material. That's not impossible. That's a classic thing in Factorio. You're like ramping one production and then everything else dropping down afterward. Yeah. Well, everything is running, so... Yeah, we're producing more than we're using, so maybe there's not enough flood? Do I go for 40 more? I mean, clearly I'm not researching fast enough. I could go for 40 more, it's not that expensive. We just do the same thing. We add another arm and we can for sure stretch it to 3. 3 per side. Yeah, why not? Let's just do that. Let's take those. Let's take those. I'm missing copper. Makes sense. Can we also take those iron beam? I think we have a production of them. Yeah, we have a production, but no, yeah, we have storage, yeah. There we go. Up. Okay, that's 10. What do I need to produce more? I can produce 2 more directly, okay. Okay, missing stone. Okay, we can go for 5 more. What are we missing now? Copper? Yes. Still good, okay. We have 10, 25. And now we're back to engine. So that's 30. Actually don't produce those fast enough. And the limitation seems to be the arm. So let's do that. Where the, yeah, those one. Just put them into production directly. Okay. Yeah, I think the last one will do normally. And we're missing everything for those. There we go. That should be 40 more. So, quite a decent number. Why do I still have that? There we go. Now this production seems to be lagging behind. Why is that? Or maybe it's in that cycle, it's... Let's watch it a bit. Oh, seems to be... No, okay, we're increasing back. I think it's just increasing, dropping as we go. Yeah. Yeah, because half the machine are working exactly at the same time, so it makes sense they're dropping everything at the same time, so it's filling it a bit more. Then it's going to start redropping now. Yeah. How many do we have? Already 30. Yeah, now I'm producing too much of them. That should be all. Okay. Yeah, so it might be too much research lab, but yeah. Worst case, we have too much and that's it. Technically might have the space to add a bit more, but that's fine. We're gonna have a research boost on the long term. We're gonna have automation, like production, that's gonna increase that as well. So if I have a bit too much, it's not really a problem for now. So yeah, we're missing 5 more. That's good. They're coming. And let's just place that in the center. That's good. Okay. The lab are getting placed. We're still missing the last 3. Shouldn't be too long. Let's just put the power pole as well. So, as we did last time, 1 every 2. There we go. And the last 3. And now science should be increasing a bit again. Yeah, that's really starting to look at like a proper lab. I don't think I ever got that much lab in the game. I mean, in the early stage of the game. I should preface it like that because, I mean, when you get into space, you get into... I got into space science lab. I never got those one. Those are cool. Okay. Power, max consumption 10 megawatt. Yeah, seems fine. 1 megawatt, it's already quite a lot for our base. And now we have like just those one, 200 kilowatt. Yeah, that's just 50 lab. Basically, we need two singularity lab to consume more power than all of this. Ah, I thought I had missed one. There we go. So science is sciencing, so that's good. 12 minutes remaining. Actually quite fast. Then we have some tool belts, and then we're starting landfill, advanced module, and everything. I will put logistic 2, automation 2. And do we actually have anything to do now? That's the problem with this game. It's really, we're still so in the early game. That's the kind of thing you would unlock like hour 5 normally. Without stressing or anything. Or hour 17 basically. And it's that we actually like we did all the smelting zone is quite big, so we're still finding in terms of resource. It's not like we have more resource to get that way. Yeah, on that side I think we're good for now. Yeah, we have the light armor that we can do for us now. It's not gonna do much. Stack size 1. Yeah, so we're not getting anything. Yeah. I thought we were walking faster for a second without it. Some resistance, so we will be a bit better in combat. But that's all. Just check. Yeah, we cannot see them. We don't have a radar yet. That's always a pain. But yeah, we're starting to advance slowly. I will do some more shotgun shell. That's good, because we're going to need those. And yeah, all our production is doing good. I might add some more here, just for future. Let's leave a space. Yeah, that's good. Every time I try to not stop to pause them, I always end up skipping one. Okay, that's good. And we're gonna add... There we go. That will be more than enough just to make sure that production basically never stops. We only have one chest, but that should be fine. What else can we do for now? And now the production is like super smooth. Not sure exactly why, but it is. Yeah, we'll have... That's so expensive. Concrete, 25,000 research. We're gonna need to go into, yeah, multi-cylinder engine. That's what we're gonna need. Yeah, that's just steel and iron, so that's nothing crazy. We will need to do that next as well. But I think those research take priority over that for now. We'll have lab research as well. That will be useful. Sentinel as well. If in case we get attack. Medpack, I think we used all of those. We will need to do that. But yeah, next research will be nothing too complicated to build. We already have glass. Blank tech card is super easy. Advanced circuit is, except if the mod changes everything. It's electronic circuit, copper, so super easy. We already have that. Electronic circuit, electronic components, which is plastic bars, silicone, and glass. I think silicone is the only weird one. Yeah, it requires filtration. So it's sand and water to make quartz. And then we melt to make silicone. So nothing crazy, but it's one more step. I think we're gonna put that on a line with plastic bar most likely. So we'll have all those to make advanced circuit, and we're gonna be able to pipe down. But that's gonna take a while to research. So I think what I'm gonna do is do the research for those offline, like we did for a lot of those, just so we advance a bit faster. And watching that on YouTube will be a bit more interesting than seeing like just waiting for the game, because I mean, tool belt, landfill, we won't be doing much. Advanced material processing, that way next time we're going to be able to start on that, make that production, but that's, we already have everything. So that's basically just one assembling machine. Basically the same for medium electric pole, and then logistic 2 will be a bit more work, automation 2 will be a bit of work as well. But that way, once we get to make the third science card, and we can research a lot of it beforehand, we're going to be able to advance. I think once we get into train, we'll have a lot more work, because we're going to be able to do outposts and everything and start building more. So at this point, we will be able to stop having like those type of pause in the middle of the game where I just advance offline to get somewhere faster. And after that, research will probably be turning fast enough so we won't be having to wait for anything. But yeah, I think we're going to stop